So what causes sunburn we're talking about, right? Well, most people don't realize is that when the ultraviolet rays of the sun hit us, they contact our body, and these chemicals that are being leached from our skin, artificial colorings, artificial preservatives, you have antibiotics, you have all kinds of chemicals, agents and stabilizers, and you name it, blah 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 blah. Sunscreen ingredients, bug repellent ingredients, you have makeup, you name it. Whatever you have environmental pollution, you know, from work or from the city that basically sit on your skin and contact your skin. All of this stuff comes in contact with the UV of the sun, with the rays of the sun, and creates little chemical reactions all over your body, and that's what is actually a burn. And that's why some people are basically burned in half an hour in moderate sun, much less strong sun. And it's a ratio. Like, you could say that it's not just that, but it's a combination of that. Sure, if you have a strong sun, let's say you're on the top of a mountain and you're sun tanning in the top of Ecuador or something at 10,000 feet or something like that in the midday sun, it's too intense, it's too strong, it's gonna damage you. Yes. But predominantly 99% of the time, unless I'm paragliding or something like that, I'm not in an environment, and the average person is not in an environment that is so intense that it would burn you because of the intensity. Unless you're sailing or you're nearby the water or something like that, then you might consider putting on some clothes when the sun is in the strong region, from 60 to 90 degrees from the horizon. So that's the secret. I just shared with you. That's the secret how I can be 8 hours in Costa Rica. Sun is right over my head, and unless there's a lake or some water that reflects like a mirror, no problem. I feel it. It's strong, but no sunburn. It'll have to be 2, 3, 4 days in a row before I would get any symptoms. So that's something I wanted to share with you about sunlight. And even more importantly though, think about it. A lot of people say, oh, skin cancer, sunlight is bad and whatever. Well, if that was true, well, we wouldn't have this good feeling about getting sunshine. And think about this truth. Every single plant uses sunlight, needs sunlight. Look at all the photosynthesis. Sunshine is good for basically so many plants, and every single plant pretty much uses it. It is the source of life. If we didn't have sunlight, in a matter of days, this Earth, this planet would be a solid chunk of ice. So I like to let you know is that gradually, again, it's a continuum, work up your tolerance to sunshine and expose your body more and more to sunlight, and lower your body's toxicity as you become cleaner, as the body becomes cleaner on a vegetarian, vegan, raw vegan, physiological nutrition especially. You will find that you can tolerate more sunshine. You will find that not only you'll be able to tolerate, but you will be able to more absorb it and love it and appreciate it more and use it more basically. And it won't be your enemy, but it will be your friend. And for me, I remember 2 years ago when I was here in Vancouver area for the winter, where we get one sunny day every 2 weeks roughly. So that's like 1 in every 14 days, and maybe 2 or so sometimes in a stretch. Every time I would go to get some sunshine, I would suntan in a very protected theater, an outdoor stage. After about 4 or 5 hours of getting this low sunshine, it was only about 20-30 degrees, I would feel like $1 million, literally like a different man. getting that sunlight. Literally, it affects every part of our body. You cannot escape it. It will compromise your nutrition if you do not get enough sunshine. It will compromise your emotional poise if you don't get your sunshine. It will compromise your fitness and level of activity, ability to function, your muscular endurance, your cardiovascular endurance, if you do not get enough sunshine. So I hope this helped. Let me know if you need more details in this section, but I hope that in the coming weeks, months, and years, that you will turn sunshine from your enemy into your friend and use it and stay with it, and basically don't be afraid of it, and maintain a nice tanned color instead of pale, anemic skin. One thing to point out is, some people don't agree with me about the white skin not being healthy, but look at old people that are really not well. Really, some are so pale like snow. Is that healthy? Are you trying to be like that? Are you trying to cover yourself up so that